What is up, For Honor family? Year 8, Season 3, Mid-Season Warriors Den has concluded, and here's a quick recap for you if you didn't have time to view it as we steamroll through the rest of the season. We got a surprise with this event, as we got 2 hero skin reveals, one for Lawbringer, one for Centurion. They modeled it after the event that's taken place. So as you're seeing here, For Honor and Bungie's Destiny are collabing for this seasonal event. It's called Light of the Guardians, and there are Easter eggs on the Cathedral map. If you do look, I don't play Destiny like that, so y'all will catch more things than I will. But it doesn't really feel like the usual Halloween event that For Honor has, but they're giving us something unique, so I'll take it and hopefully like it. So new hero skins, Lawbringer and Cent. What do y'all think? We got the Assassin's Creed PK skin in Season 1 Title Update 2, and now we're getting Destiny themed skins. I think they look crazy. And when I say crazy, I mean that in a good way. I actually really like them. I was so upset that they didn't have one for Nobu, but they're here for Lawbringer and Cent. Those are not limited time, so you don't have to rush out and try to get those during the event. One thing that's cool that you guys really need to know and hone in on, they have a community event order. The dev team is giving us a chance to work together to accomplish a common goal. There's 3 separate milestones, one that will get 2,000 steel, another one where we get 2,000 steel and 4 XP, and another milestone where we'll get another 1,000 steel, and on top of that, another XP boost, and on top of that, an ornament ghost trophy. Check out this ornament ghost trophy. We'll be able to get that if we all just jump in the game, and that's just by playing the game you can contribute. So jump on For Honor, play in this Light of the Guardians event, and let's get these rewards, y'all. The Light of the Guardian event weapons are here, and by the looks of these weapons, it confirms that the Tier 93 Battle Pass outline that I was observing for the Outlander Hero Speculation Episode 2 video has absolutely nothing to do with the Outlander Hero, and it was just a tease towards this Destiny event. And I'm okay with this, since the original thought that I had for the Outlander Hero, as stated in my Outlander Episode 1 video, if you haven't checked it out, was that the hero will be inspired by Hutulin, who is the great-great-granddaughter of Genghis Khan. And that still could be the case. So let's hold out hope and wait for that Wulin skin, see what pops up there, and see what kind of connections we can make. Okay, got sidetracked, moving on. I hope you all saved up your steel, because there's quite a bit of limited time goodies for you that you have to get during this event. The good news is you have 3 weeks to get everything you want for who you want. We have the Power of the Baron Illustrious outfit available only during this event, so make sure you pick this up before November 14th if you like it. You have the Void Feather limited time execution using a bow and arrow to finish your opponents off, and a bonus, it ledges. We have another limited time execution available titled Solar Flare, and then you have this Poultry Power free roam emote that's a little crazy, so I guess it's perfect for Honor. Yeah, I guess my voice needed to get high like that.
Make those characters a little more three-dimensional, a little richer experience for the reader. Make those second 100 pages really keep the reader guessing what's going to happen. Some twists and turns.
Yeah, Poultry Power, that free roam mode, it looks a little funny, y'all, but it's here. Get it. I'm sure some of y'all are gonna get it, and I'm probably laughing with you. They got the Ghost and the Chosen free roam mode. And the good thing about this one is the colors will match your color pattern. That's what they said, so that's very good. I always like how something will match the kind of fashion that you have going on. That's perfect. You got the Transmat signature. That's going to be a new signature that's available. You have the 3 Hero Fests that are coming up. You have Griffin November 14th, Tiande November 21st, Yorm November 28th. They updated the minions for this game mode. They're looking semi-creepy in this game mode. And I like the mocap that they showed off. They showed those guys how they actually did this for the minions, how they mocapped the minions. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You can check it out for the Den stream if you're interested in seeing that. Now I'm going to get in the patch notes, but I'm getting in the patch notes after this. So I'm going to, well, shortly after this. It's a lot to cover. It's a lot to cover. So the Light of the Guardians event game mode is another Dom variant, but the limit is raised from 1,000 to 3,000. You earn points for attacking the Scorn Baron, which is a Berserker boss that sits in the middle while the minions block the entry points to the Baron. And you still earn points capturing the zone as well. So it looks like fun. Jump in it, try it out, see if you like it. And remember, we're all trying to do this for this community event as well. Let's help everybody out and get that ornament so we all can be rocking it if we want to. And with events like this, you never know if and when they're going to come back. So get in there, try it, enjoy it, or don't enjoy it, but at least try it out. They got the 1v1 tournament. That's going to be happening soon. You guys know they had the 4v4, they had the 2v2, and now they're up for the 1v1. So sign up for that. You guys out there, go show out. They showed the pick rate for the 4v4 close qualifier, which is kind of interesting to look at. Nobushi is a solid support hero in 4s. I always known that. While Nusha and Peacekeeper are super low, and BP was also incredibly low. Most banned heroes, Ferengi and Guard, and Hitokiri. Is anyone surprised with any of those results? I was surprised about Nusha being banned, but maybe there was a player that was so good with Nusha, they said, you know what? Don't let this person play Nusha, because they're trouble. I'll show you the 2v2 pick and ban rate for your info, and you can choose to look at it by pausing the video if you're interested in just checking out the further details of where your hero, your favorite hero sits. All right, y'all. I know y'all want to hear this. Patch notes. So JC said he was very happy to talk about patch notes today, and I kind of see why. There were 10 heroes with direct changes and 1 global change that affects all heroes. So let's start with the global change. So the global change is where throw victims are now fully invulnerable to guard break for the duration of the throw. It was a situational thing that many players may not even notice, but know that you are safe. You'll be able to counter guard break now if something like that happens, or they might even just bounce off of you. Aramusha, Ring the Bell can now be target swapped. I like that change. Good change for Aramusha. VG, chain link timing from block light openers to light finishers is now 300 milliseconds up from 200 milliseconds, which will give heroes an increased chance at dodging the second light. And her weapon trajectories were also adjusted to better match the weapon visuals. I definitely like that they increased that speed 100 milliseconds, because there were times I was like, okay, she got me with that light and I just went to immediately dodge and I got hit with the second light. And I was like, what the heck? So I'm glad that they're making that change. Sohei got an update, y'all, but don't get too excited. So the Soul Tetsubo now feeds the correct amount of revenge. They fixed that. But even though you're like, oh man, that's it, there are more changes coming, they said, and they're coming next season. He said next season. He didn't say next year. So expect some Sohei changes in Year 8 Season 4. Orochi. So Storm Rush left, this is a big one. Storm Rush left and right sides no longer are undodgeable. Only the top will be undodgeable. So now if you read Psy Heavy, on the rush, you'll be able to dodge it, which is a big help for a lot of players. This was a big one. Kyoshin weapon trajectories were adjusted to better match the weapon visuals. They did the same thing for Hitokiri, with the weapon trajectories were adjusted to better match the weapon visuals. And they also mentioned this is step 1 for Hito, so expect more changes down the line. Lawbringer, side dodge shoves now move in the direction of the dodge, and side dodge shoves now have iframes from 100 milliseconds to 300 milliseconds during the attack. This is a big quality of life move. That's what JC stated. And he said, because since you will have to provide a little IQ on certain dodges, that means you'll have to delay your input to miss the dodge and also get your bash. Conqueror, they made the same changes as they did for Lawbringer. They mentioned that it worked the same. Shaman, Wildcat's Rage, Predator's Hunger, and Predator's Mercy are now performed from 100 milliseconds to 500 milliseconds during front and back dodges. It was 200 and 500. So you can perform the move a little quicker. They did state they will be monitoring this to see if that's too strong or not. They made a bigger change for the Ocelot players that are out there. Skull Smash no longer chains on miss. May take a little adjustment for some Ocelot players, as they won't be able to continue their attack on miss like they could before. Now, you Ocelot players, let me know if you think that's a big change or not. And one last thing to mention, the Throwback event Pillage will be the next Throwback event on November 21st. If you saw my video for the Tales of Rebellion Rescue, I was wondering if they were going to just use all 3 to close out Year 8 and ultimately that Chimera versus Horko storyline, and they may be quietly doing something to that effect using these Throwback events as a medium. The only one left after Pillage is Overthrow, so that'll probably be in December. I wonder if they bring back the same event pass though. Trying to do 30 tiers in 1 week's time is very consuming. It's doable, but it's a big ask for a lot of players. So that's the recap of the Year 8 Season 3 title update to Warrior's Den. Hope you guys appreciate it. Hope I made it worth your time. And I'm going to leave you now with all the weapons so you can see all the weapons. I always like to do that near the end. There was no armor or anything like that. So I'm just going to leave you with the weapons. But I hope you guys have a great one. Until next time, enjoy this event, y'all. Peace.